Hey y'all, welcome back to Knitting in Our Jeans. I'm Liz.
I'm Carolyn.
And you can find me on Instagram and Ravelry as To Liz For You, TOOLIZZFORYOU.
And I'm CPREDMOR on Ravelry, and when Knitting in Our Jeans posts, that's me.
Usually. Sometimes I post.
Sometimes, yes.
Yeah, so as you can see, we're back at my apartment.
Yeah.
The foot was not pleased today, so I did request my parents
come.
I have it wrapped. Since we are in my own home, I don't have to have the boot on, but I do have to have a wrap on it. One thing I do need to talk to the doctor about is the fact that it hurts differently now, so I don't know if the boot is helping or causing further issue in other places.
You need to talk to them.
I know. It's on my list. One of the
people that we had dinner with last night has a boot on. She was walking in Vermont and just walking.
Yep.
And suddenly there was a pain.
Yep.
And so now she's in a boot.
It's so much fun.
So yes, on her right foot too. So we were anyway.
Doing so good.
So good. Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
But yeah, so we're recording here. And I think this will be our last recording for a few weeks.
Because Rich and I are going away. We're going hiking. The orthopedist is thrilled. We're not going hiking. We're going walking. We're going to Tucson.
And so it'll be great.
It will be great. The orthopedist is over the moon.
Great. But yeah.
Yeah, and the walking seems to really help. We've been doing mall walking, and yes, I know mall walking isn't anything like outdoor walking, but we're up to 1.5 miles in the mall.
Good.
So hopefully then 1 mile on trails. And I've already alerted the concierge or the helpers at the hotel that I have a new knee and we'll be looking for recommendations for some nice walks. So we'll see what they come up with.
Good.
Yes. And I've made my reservations for Thanksgiving dinner.
Good.
Because they said, first, is there anything we can help you with? And I said, well, we're going to be there over Thanksgiving, and I want to make sure that we get Thanksgiving dinner. When should I make the reservations? Can it wait till we show up?
Mm-hmm.
Which is Wednesday. And they said, no, you should make them now. I said, okay, fine. So we made them.
Good.
But we're going to have a car. Actually, we're going to have a Jeep.
Fun.
Yeah, because we've noticed in Sedona that sometimes the parking parks up, but if you can go off-road, there's further parking that's often empty. And so you can get up at a more leisurely pace and still have parking that's off-road, that's off the main highway, but that most people in an SUV can't get to. So we elected to rent a Jeep. Nice. So that'll be fine. Yes. Yeah. Looking forward to it.
Good. Yes. What else have you been up to?
I was just telling Elizabeth, I bought my Christmas outfit.
We're all very excited.
We're very excited. As I said, we've been mall walking, and when we go in the afternoon, it's very crowded on the first floor of the mall. It's not very crowded on the lower level except on Saturdays and Sundays. And I'm not willing to get in the brouhaha that is the kids in the play area downstairs at the moment. I think during the week, doing the downstairs and then doing the second floor would be fine. Anyway, we've been doing the second floor, and I've seen that a lot. Nothing much caught my fancy. But Friday, Rich and I were walking the mall. It was, maybe 11 o'clock in the morning. There was hardly anybody there. And we went by H&M, and there was this cute dress that I said, well, I could wear that as a top. And it's a V-neck, and it's got fake fur on the bottom of the hem. And I went, that is really cute. And my intention was just to wear it as a top over a pair of pants. And so I said, mark that aside. And then we added on the wing that was Bloomingdale's in Roosevelt Field. And on the second floor, there's not much that's interesting. But on the first floor, they have all of their mannequins in their holiday dresses already. And all red or burgundy or something like that. And there was this one that was kind of a very flowing fabric that had stones all over it. I would say rhinestones, but they were red. And I went out and touched it. It didn't seem like it would hurt too much to wear it. I don't like wearing, what are the spangles? The sequins. Sequins can hurt a lot unless you have long sleeves. But this, so I wanted to try it on. Maybe it would hurt, maybe it wouldn't hurt. Looks could see. And Rich said, yeah, it looks okay. I said, all right. We continued our walk around. And on our way to the Neiman Marcus wing, I saw a white lace blouse in the showcase. And I said, that's the blouse I want to go with that dress. And Rich goes,
With the black dress.
with the black dress. And Rich says, that's very pretty. I said, okay. So we continued our walk and we went home. Saturday, he went sailing. He went racing. And I said, well, I'm going to go walk and I'll go look at the dresses. Got to H&M about 11 o'clock. It wasn't that busy. And there's the dress. They had it in my size. I grabbed it and I grabbed a shorter one that definitely would be a top that had a round neck. Mine, that was, as I said, was a V-neck. Went and tried it on. It fit. It popped right on over my head. It was great. So, paid for it. Fine. Oh, and they make you pay 10 cents for an H&M bag.
Well, yes, because that's a New York thing now.
Well, Vince didn't make me pay.
Because it was probably a paper.
Both of them were paper.
I don't know then.
Anyway, but I wasn't going to walk around just holding something. Next time I'll bring a bag with me. So then I went to Bloomingdale's, and the dress is there, so I go inside Bloomingdale's, and rather than manhandle the mannequin myself, which I could see would be a fiasco, I finally found someone after about 5-10 minutes who works there. I said, can you help me? I'm looking to find out where this dress is that you have on a mannequin at the entrance. So she comes over. She manhandles the mannequin. I said, you can see why I called you over. She said, yeah. So she says, I think it's upstairs with Alice and Olivia. Go check with somebody upstairs. I said, great, thank you. So I wander my way upstairs. Almost tripped on a rug. I haven't been any place with rugs, so I haven't been picking up my feet. Got upstairs. There's no one in Alice and Olivia. And this dress is not an Alice and Olivia dress. So now I'm walking through all the departments looking for red dresses. I can't find any. Or I can't find this dress. I found a really pretty sparkly black and gold dress, but I've already bought a black dress. I don't need another one. I finally run into a salesperson. I said, you know the dress that's downstairs in the entrance that has all the red stones on it? No, I don't, but if you're looking for a dress, they're over there. Okay. I go over there. I can't find it. I was there for half an hour. I couldn't find the dress. Couldn't find anybody to help me. Couldn't find the dress. So I said, fine, I'm out of here. Down the escalator, back to the first floor, and I continue my walk with my H&M bag. I guess they thought I was an H&M customer, so she doesn't need our help.
I don't know.
Or she's not worth our help. I don't know. I mean, I can't read their minds. So then I'm passing on the far side of Roosevelt Field. I saw some friends of ours from church inside looking at stuffed bears. I wave at them, continue on my walk. And on the way to Neiman Marcus is another men's store and then women's store. They're both Vince. And that's where we had seen the white lace blouse. And I said, all right, I'm going in and try it on. So I go in. I'm the only customer in the store. The saleswoman is over there, and I head to the blouses, and I see the white lace blouse, pick that up. And then there's a turtleneck or a cowl neck that I pick up. And she comes over and says, may I help you? And I said, well, I'm trying to find out the laundry care instructions because I want something that's easy to care for. I do not need a dry clean only top. So she looks at both of them. They're both hand washed. I said, hand wash is fine. My washer does hand wash. It goes. It's very,
very gentle.
Very gentle. So I said, this will be fun. So I go in, my H&M bag, go in, try the first blouse on, put my H&M dress on over it, come out, and she goes, that's really cute. I like that. I said, yeah, but I think the V-neck blouse will be better. Let's see. So come in, take that blouse off, put the lacy V-neck blouse on, pop the collar.
Yeah.
And she goes, wow, that is so cute. I said, I know. I said, the dress isn't going to last but a season, but it's fun. She goes, it is a hoot. So, and I've been walking now 3/4 of a mile, so I'm a little breathy. So she says, you want some water? I said, I'd love a water. So she goes and gets me a water. Before I leave, she wants to give me another one. Whatever. You're
being taken care of. That's good.
I'm being taken care of, which is very nice. I said, it's coming home with me. In fact, I'm wearing it out to dinner tonight.
And so she wraps it up and Mom walks out the door.
Gives me a Vince bag. I pulled up my H&M bag, put it in the Vince bag, and I go out, finish my walk, and go home.
Great.
So now I have my Christmas outfit.
Perfect.
Yes. I need to get like a red bow or something. I don't think black and white is quite it. But I'm very happy with it. I could wear my red necklace or something. Mm-hmm. Anyway. Richard laughs every time he sees me because he says it's such your personality. This fake fur at the bottom of the hem. So I love it. You know, I paid 2 spits for it.
Yeah.
And
you're thrilled.
I'm thrilled.
Hey,
absolutely
it brings you joy.
Brings me joy. I can wear it for Christmas. I can wear it for New Year's.
It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be absolutely marvelous.
Yes.
Oh, you know what? I had that sparkly sweater that I got at begins with a T, not Taylor Tatum. Damn, 10 years ago. Anyway.
Theory?
No.
Target?
No, Sue likes to buy there.
I don't know.
I'll think of it.
I was going to say Saks Fifth Avenue with that clue.
No, it's a T. And they're individual stores, and I can't think of it.
I can't think of it either.
Can't either. So anyway, I've had it for almost a decade, and I could wear that under it, and that'll be sparkly for New Year's.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Options.
And you've been buying things too.
Yes, I bought a few things from Old Navy, because why not? Well, they had a burnout velvet black dress that I was like, that's really cute. And it also came in burgundy.
That's really cute.
And I was like, that's really cute. So I had those in my cart, and then I had a sweater dress in my cart, and then a plaid taffeta number in my cart. And I was like, okay, maybe. And then they did their Veterans Day 40% off sale, and I was like, done. So those came.
You didn't call me.
I have had these things in my cart for 3 weeks.
No, but the Veterans Day sale, you could have called me.
I didn't remember, okay?
I could have gotten something.
Yeah, well.
I don't pay attention to these things. Anyway.
I just was checking it because I was hoping at one point it came. Yeah.
I just wanted to say, I'll have one of those.
Yeah, exactly. And then so they came this week, and I have to show Mom after this. But they came. 2 of them are keepers.
Well,
Can you guess which 2 are the keepers just by the descriptions?
The burnt out velvet.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the other 2 are not. The sweater dress, I should have sized down. I did not.
Oh.
Which is fine. And then the taffeta number is not.
It's not working.
It's not what I had hoped it was.
Okay.
I had hoped it was a bit more of a statement. And it's a statement. It's a taffeta plaid dress. But if you're gonna do it, I think you gotta do it big.
It's like
and it's not
fur.
big enough.
My fake fur is 8 inches.
Oh, that's amazing.
It's great.
But yeah. How is your knitting going?
My knitting is going really well. This is my Grace sweater.
Mm-hmm.
And if you notice, I said I was hoping to get to where I separated for the sleeves.
Yeah, you're past.
That is a sleeve.
Wow.
Now, this is definitely not coming with me to Arizona.
Okay.
There's too many things going on in this thing to take to Arizona. So what I will do is I will take my sock.
Okay.
To Arizona, and I can work on my socks. The sock that I showed last week with the contrast heel and
the Stephanie yarn.
Yes.
Asylum Fibers.
Mm-hmm. That's going with me. This will stay home. I can work on it till, Tuesday night. We decided we have to go to bed at 9 o'clock.
That's so hard for you too.
I know. I'm usually going to bed at 1:30,
I
2
know.
o'clock. Yeah, I stay up late. We get up late. We give ourselves permission to stay in bed till at least 9 o'clock. Because all our working life, well, most of my working life, I got up by
5:30.
I was out of the house. The last 10 years, I was out of the house by 5:30. So I was up at 4:45, shower, dressed, make breakfast, coffee, get out to the car, and go and be on the road by 5:30. And the last year, it had to be before 5:30. It had to be 5:15. So when I retired, it took me about a year.
Yeah.
But I gave myself permission to sleep in. So by sleeping in, I get to stay up later, which I've always liked the wee hours of the morning because they're so quiet, and it's almost like they're magic.
Yeah.
So I really enjoy them. And a lot of people look at me cockeyed, but So anyway, for Wednesday, we've decided we have to call a taxi for 4:15.
Woof.
Well, it's a 7 o'clock flight.
Okay.
So rush hour starts at about 4:30. So 4:15, we can get to JFK, we can get through security, and we can get the flight.
Okay.
So that's and we have good seats.
Right.
So it's very likely that I will sleep for a good part of the flight. Wake me up for breakfast.
Yeah.
And then we get to Tucson. I don't know when. 11? About 11, I think.
I just went to go look at my phone. My phone is what we're recording on, or what we're looking at. So if you give me a second, I can actually pull up your schedule. I don't have your flights. I don't have your flights on my calendar.
Oh, I'll have to send you that.
I mean, you probably have sent me it. But it just didn't go on my calendar.
Oh, okay. So I think we get to Phoenix. We get to Phoenix by 11 or 12. No later than that, because I think I said we'd pick up the car at 12. And then we drive an hour and a half down to Tucson.
Nice.
So, yes. Oh, and it's cardiologist approved, too.
Good.
Oh, he's thrilled. I showed him where we were staying, and he knew it. He knew about the hotel. He said, yeah, it's in a good location. It's a good neighborhood. It's a good location. It's near the park. You'll be able to find walks. Excellent. The cardiologist wants him to walk a lot, too. He stays at the Wyndham. Which is now also a Marriott property.
Yes.
Had I known, I probably would have made the reservation at the Wyndham, but I didn't know until after the reservations were made. So anyway, we're looking forward to this.
Yeah.
Definitely. So I've done the laundry.
Good.
And now all I have to do is get it out of the dryer and start packing. I've got my suitcases upstairs. So tomorrow and Tuesday I'm packing.
Okay.
Trying to get everything down as light as possible, so as few clothes as possible, while packing my food. Because as you all know, I have food allergies, so...
They do have grocery stores out there.
They don't have the
milk,
the chocolate
pea?
protein thing. Yeah, they don't have that. Yes, believe me, I would not bring all this stuff. And they can't get the little...
Jesus?
No. Peanut soy butters. Sun butters.
Interesting.
No, you can get a big jar of it.
Yeah.
Look at me. Portion control is my problem. I don't need a big jar. I need the little individual packets. So I've packed 20 of those. We're only gone for 14 days. So that allows for some to be used as a snack. And see, it's interesting. Usually my snacks are a block of tofu and some guacamole. And that's not packable.
No.
So I'm
not particularly.
And it's not good on a hike either.
No.
So I'm going to have to, I guess we'll get a bag of carrots. We'll do what Dad does for snacks. We'll go to the grocery store and get some carrots. And
I mean, it's an option.
It's an option. It's not a bad option.
No.
So we'll look at some fruit and some vegetables and have those as snacks. Get some iced teas.
Yeah.
And we're in the country, so it's not.
Yeah.
It's not like it's difficult.
No.
And I wouldn't have. Well, I do think it was important to make the dinner reservations for Thanksgiving because I think that that's a possibility of being sold out. Mm-hmm. What are you doing, my dear?
I am right now doing surgery because I miscounted something.
Oh, no.
It's okay. I fixed it, and it is all back in shape, and it should be fine. We're just going to slip everything back over.
So Elizabeth told me that you got measurements on your friend.
I did, so...
Was this surreptitiously?
No.
Or you just said stand up?
I said, hey, I need to take your back measurements again. And she was like, is this for what I think it is? I was like, you mean the thing that I've, been sitting in my office for years and eventually was going to make you and finally just decided to say screw it and started? Yeah, I did. So you can see here.
It's so pretty.
It is. It's really pretty. So
your color work is so nice.
Well, this is mosaic. So it is one color row.
Per line.
Yeah. If you all don't remember, when we are here at my apartment, we record on via my phone, so my computer is over here. So if I keep looking over here, it's because I am just making sure that it looks right.
Right. Whereas at our house, we record right to the computer.
Yes. But yeah, so this is the back with all of the stranding for the mosaic. But yeah, it's a pretty... Once I have the first row set up, I have to fix that. Something happened down there. Great. Maybe I won't. Maybe I won't. No. It's fine.
It's fine.
Did I make a stitch there? I can't tell. What happened? I have to investigate this.
Just tell people about it and you can investigate later.
Oh no, I missed. No, it's there. It's just pulled too tight. So it's a mosaic, and once I get that first row, that first pattern row, so down here it was a yellow pattern row is the first pattern row. Mm-hmm. And up here, it's a blue pattern row, or, yeah, something like that. No, down here, it was blue. Up here, it's yellow. Sorry. And once I get that set, then the other color is just, slip row, essentially, is how I've been thinking of it, because it's knit everything, and then it's slip just, 6 stitches per segment. Mm-hmm. So that's a lot easier. But also, now that I kind of know how it's supposed to look from this center line point of each of the motifs, it's really become something I don't necessarily have to look at a pattern for, which is nice. So I have to do, essentially, I've done one, so it's, the entire pattern is a yellow block and a blue block. So that's 60 rows. I have to do 90, and then I do the split for the armholes.
Wow.
So it's 1, 2, and then a third. So I'll have a second yellow. So I have about 1.5 more left to do. Mm-hmm. It's going pretty quickly. I think
going really quickly.
Yeah, I think it's also because it's the only thing I'm really working on. Sometimes I am picking up my MKAL. Yeah, my MKAL.
That's an Advent calendar.
From an Advent that I did a while ago. Yeah, it's an Advent. But other than that, I'm mostly working on this. Yeah, I'm really pleased. It looks really cute.
It looks great.
I think she'll really like it. I hope she'll really like it.
She picked the colors.
Yeah.
Right. I think she'll love it.
Yeah, so.
Do you find you knit less when you're injured?
It depends. I think it depends on how injured. Because if I am injured to the point where I just want to sleep, then yes, I would much rather sleep. So yesterday we came home, we babysat for friends. Okay. And then we came home and we actually went directly to Hot Pot across the street for dinner. And then we came home and I zonked out on the couch, and I slept for 3 hours on the couch, and then slept for another 8 or 9 in bed. I just done. So I did not knit last night after we came home. But And, like, a few times this week, I just haven't had the oomph.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, I think it's more of, if I'm more mentally exhausted, a lot of the time I won't. Like, if I've had a really rough day at work, it's way more likely that I'll curl up with a book or just watch something on the TV. Like, I will want to.
Have you been watching the new Witcher?
No.
I haven't.
We have not finished the last season
1,000 years ago?
No, we haven't watched the last season of Henry Cavill, and I don't want to see. I'm not sure.
That's the one of 1,000 years ago.
Okay, we have not watched the 4th season of The Witcher.
Okay.
The one with Liam Hemsworth.
Right.
Because I have
I'm not
feelings.
finishing the 1,000-year one because it was so confusing to me. So I'm going right to this one,
which is season 4.
Right.
Yeah. We're not. I don't think we're watching 1,000 Year either. I think we're still on season 3 of regular Witcher.
I've watched all of that.
I know. But I don't know. I have heard mixed things about Liam
Everybody
Hemsworth.
else is the same.
Yeah.
So I want to see the end of the story.
I get that. I do too. So like that may be what happens. But we'll see. I have feelings about it not being Henry Cavill because
Got it.
Henry Cavill was just too good.
He was very good.
He was very good.
I'm sure he wanted to be doing something else though.
Well, he had he kept on making comments to the writers and the production team about how it was not true to the story. Yeah. Which is why it's very funny that he's making or not funny in a he is
ironic.
Yeah, he feels very strongly about being true to source material. So he proposed to Amazon a 40K, a Warhammer 40K show. And there's a meme going around right now, the internet, it's not actually going to be a live action show. It's going to be actually just him streaming his Warhammer 40K tabletop game. To which many of us are going, I would watch that. I would listen to Henry Cavill narrate anything.
His game.
Yeah.
Yes.
I would listen to him DM or GM. I guess it's because Warhammer it's called GM. Yeah, no, I would happily. But the joke is that, he pulled the wool over Amazon's eyes, and I don't think that's actually, I think it is a live action, but it's just funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
my knitting's coming along. I find that if I'm in pain, any kind of pain, I don't knit. So like now that the knee is getting better, I'm knitting like a house of fire.
Yeah.
Which to me is just mind-boggling. You think it's you're laying there recuperating, then there'd be plenty of things, and no, I'm playing anything to get me away from my knee, but not knitting.
No, I think it's for me it's a lot more, I've experienced it a lot more with like mental exhaustion.
Well, I don't have mental exhaustion anymore.
Oh, the horrors of being retired.
I know. And having scrimped and saved all those years so now that we can go and do things.
Hey,
which
understandable.
Which is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I mean, I can remember, well, since Richard was a dentist, he didn't have a regular paycheck. And there were months early on where I had $25 a week to buy groceries. That's not easy. No. So anybody who has to do that, I understand. It's not easy. There's a lot of pasta that's bought.
Yep. Ramen,
elbows.
Yep.
And beef broth.
Yep.
Yep. Yep. Bouillon. A lot of bouillon cubes. Yes. So, but because we were saving. Yeah. So anyway, it's nice now not to have to do that.
Yeah.
Oh, the other thing I was doing.
Oh, what's the other thing you were doing, Mother?
I made stupid curtains for the house.
Oh, yes, that has been taking your time.
Yes, I call them stupid because I haven't been able to do the painting of the window frames and window sills because it's been difficult with the knee on the ladder.
Well,
So-
and also because Father said he was going to do it by himself.
I think once we get back from Arizona, I'm going to be on the ladder painting these windowsills because it's not getting done. He's making all kinds of excuses about why it can't get done. Anyway, because of the new window frames, the window covers that we had at the windows before do not fit.
Mm-hmm.
Some dimension is wrong. It's obviously the width.
Yeah.
I don't know whether they're too big, too small, whatever. It's not right. So while the windows were being put in, I did use up some of my black plastic raincoat material, and I made blackout shades for the bedrooms, for our bedroom, for our one of them for my study, for the den downstairs, because that's where we wanted to block out the light. Richard in his study had some old curtains that he was thumbtacking in. We did the same thing on the front windows of my study. So there were covers over the windows. They're not great covers, but they're covers. Now that we're going away, he says we need covers on all the other windows so no one can stand and look in the window. Meanwhile, they've been able to stand and look at the window this entire time. Anyway.
Yes, but he would see them if they were standing in the windows.
Not if they're standing looking in the office. Anyway. So he took some of the blinds, the honeycomb blinds that had been in the playroom and in the living room, and he's cut them off the headers and has put the spring-mounted curtain rods through them. And they're in his office.
Oh my God.
His office windows, but it covers the window.
Okay,
right?
Great.
Yes. Then in the living room and dining room, I had quilt backing material that I cut up, and all I did was I zigzagged around it so it won't fray, and then I put a 1.5 inch pocket at the top, put the spring-loaded thing in it, pop it in the window. And the windows that we bought, you can pop the window out to clean it. They have these little holders that look like little triangles that run up and down on a track. So what he's done is he pops these spring-loaded curtain rods up on these holders so that they're not going to pop out of the window. So I had made 3, 6, 8, I think I made 10 curtains yesterday and today. All the windows now have some kind of curtain on it, but they're just zigzag with pockets in them. Nothing fancy. He goes, well, this works. I said, this works for what we're doing. It does not work for the rest of time. We look like who did it and ran.
Which is what I thought you were trying to avoid, but okay.
If he would paint the freaking windows, the contractor is a former patient of ours, and he had gotten his curtains / blinds from this woman down in Wantagh, Merrick, something like that. Thinks she's great. So now Rich thinks he's never met the woman. She's great. We had to do I was going to call the curtain company, which will come out to your house and help you assess what you need. No, I've got to look online at hers, think I know what I want, and then go down and talk to her. I may not know what I want, but anyway, we will go down. I will paint the sills. I will do 1 set of windows a day. We will get this done.
Did he buy the right type of paint in order to do that?
Yes, it says Anderson white color.
No, I meant the Natura.
No, I have to have the windows open.
Great.
Yes. I'll put a nose clip on. I have swimmer's nose clips that I put on when I paint. And then I'll go upstairs to the bedroom and I'll open my windows.
Okay.
Or I'll go to the Marriott.
Or suddenly you'll be here.
Well, the Marriott's closer.
The Marriott's closer.
Yes, I've actually started, since he started painting, I'm sleeping with the window popped open.
Okay.
Yeah. We've got to get it done. We've got to get them painted.
Yes, you do.
The right color, so that then we can have this woman come, or we go to the woman, get the curtain shades, whatever, and be done. I'm just happy. Today it was windy.
Yes.
There were gusts up to 40 miles an hour.
Yes.
Nothing moved.
That's glorious.
Yes. Do you remember you could see the others move?
Well, and also you could feel the wind through them?
Yeah. Nothing moved. And these are really, quilt backing's really light. It didn't do anything.
Nice.
Yes. So the windows were a good idea. They just need to be finished painted.
Okay.
We will do that. Let's cut that off.
Great.
Anyway, guys, we will see you. It'll be a couple weeks, but we'll see you when we get back.
Yep.
Have a great Thanksgiving.
Yes.
And be safe.
Yep.
All right.
See
Bye-bye.
y'all. Hold on.